This video is going to show you how to use the LSAT PrepTest Score Analyzer from Zenov180.com. The first step is to log in to zenov180.com/analyzer with the username and password you created when you inputted your data from the two sample prep tests. If you want to, you can also share via Dig, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media. After you get to the dashboard, choose to Analyze My Tests. When the analyzer loads, you're going to see your greatest weaknesses for each section type. For instance, this example client had fixed by adding as a greatest weakness for logical reasoning, debate passage structure in reading comprehension, and tree diagrams in logic games as their greatest weakness. The percentage is calculated from the two sample prep test data, but the -3 questions is our prediction of how you would do on a modern LSAT based on that data. By clicking on the link right next to the greatest weakness, you can see how Zen clients approach that task, and then you can watch the interactive explanations. For instance, we predict that this client is going to miss 3 questions just from the fix by adding task in the logical reasoning section. By clicking on the explanation link, a new tab opens in the blog that explains how clients use the Zenov180 system to answer fix by adding questions. Also, there's an interactive pencast where you can watch how Zen clients would attack each question that is a fix by add from the two sample prep tests. For instance, June 2007, Section 3, question number 4, 8, and 18, and then from October 1996, Section 1, number 10.
This is the fix by add.
Pretty cool, huh? At the bottom of the explanations, there are slideshows from Amazon.com showing the LSAT materials that have the greatest density of those tasks that you've shown to be a weakness. You can use these to guide which prep tests you use in your practice and also to order. Once you've taken care of your greatest weaknesses, you can then explore the other parts of the analyzer to get a more fine-tuned feel for your LSAT weaknesses. Any part of the toolbar that is highlighted in blue has already been expanded. By clicking on it, you can see the expanded form. This is the same for the little plus sign, expanding your data for both sample prep tests. Hitting the minus sign will collapse it back again. You can also do this for each section type. In logical reasoning, each strand is highlighted with the number of questions that you'd be missed. The red, obviously, are your weaker areas. Then you can look at the percentages within that strand and then follow explanations. Don't worry, we're working on more. Within reading comp, you also can see the passage types or the passage structures. The passage types are the 5 different types of passages that Zenov180 clients identify. Then you also have the different strands within reading comprehension. Logic games start out with the different types of diagram rules, sequencing, assignment, and grouping. But then at the bottom, you can see the different question types, such as must be true, cannot be true, and then the conditionals, and then finally the meta-awareness.